Do you remember your first trip back to Lagos?
What constitutes my first trip?
That's a good question. So I guess when you had moved, your first trip after you had moved.
Okay, for school.
Yes.
So this would have
And how
been.
long was it
This was
after you moved?
after I moved.
Yeah.
It was almost a full year.
Okay.
So I
Not
was,
too bird.
guy felt terrible.
Really?
Guy felt terrible.
Like you felt terrible being away or like the trip felt terrible?
I didn't know how happy I was to be at home until I got home.
That's fair.
Because I left almost exactly a year. So it was the first Christmas break after your first semester. So I'd only really done one semester of school, but I had been in the US like months
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
So I mean, coming back to your own home,
And that's you came back to your own home. Yes.
with your own bed, with your own drawer, like you're like, oh, this is actually all mine. This room, everything. I'm not sharing. Not some weird toilet that you're sharing with how many other people.
Yeah.
I'm not black in a predominantly white society. I'm just Oh man, it felt really good.
That's
then
nice.
you know how our city does, during December. And this was like in 2013.
That's actually something that we should actually talk about in this podcast. I think the chronicling of like the rise of Dirty December.
That's an episode.
Because
That's an episode.
It's an industry now.
When did it become like mainstream?
I don't know.
I don't know.
An episode.
Mm.
An episode.
Mm.
But yes, my first trip back after I left was
that was the first trip back. Yes.
It was. I'm trying to remember actually when it was. It was probably 2017 because it was the fall of my sophomore year. So I took a gap year. I'd done a full year of school. So at least 2 years after I'd left.
Okay, so you didn't go home the December of your freshman year. Where did you go?
We were in Houston. I remember actually.
Were we home at the same time?
That's actually a good question because you used to go anywhere you want to go. I ain't got no money.
No, but were we at home at the same time for your first time?
I think so because that was that was the year that I said I wanted to transfer. That was the trip, and I remember your mom just like yelling, like, come and hear this girl, like what she's saying right now.
Transfer.
You just got here, girl. Yeah, and I want to leave. But yes, I remember it because also everybody was home.
Were your parents still living in?
You keep asking me this question. Your parents left Lagos before I left Lagos.
I keep forgetting. It's your experience. I wouldn't know.
I feel like we're siblings. I feel like you should know this. I feel like the podcast listeners know this. Yes, they do. How many times have we talked about? Stop it. Anyways, but yeah, it was. So everybody was home. Mom, dad, you, and we were staying with family friends. And I remember that Christmas was actually really sweet.
Ooh,
it was very sweet.
I recall.
It was really nice. It was really nice, and it was different because I was experiencing Lagos in a different age group.
As an adult?
Yeah. Adult light, yeah. Adult less. I wasn't 21.
How old were you?
19.
Yeah, I know.
19, 20 maybe. So, yeah, I was seeing Lagos that night. No, because I was doing some of those things lightly, like the concerts, but like the club, I was not doing that.
So that was brand new for you?
That was brand new in Lagos.
Thoughts? Actually, no, let's save this for actual video.
Episode.
We want to talk more about, the entire experience, not just that one niche.
Okay.
But like, concerts and clubs and stuff, what did you find yourself doing?
I hung out with a lot of old friends. I saw people that I hadn't seen in a really long time because that felt important to me because I had felt so isolated. So it was important for me to like see those people and like, sort of gauge the status of those relationships, I guess. I think, I said this before, like every time I've gone home since then, I always go back to the house. It's so interesting driving up to it. Like, wow, I used to live here.
Were you driving ever?
In Lagos? No, I didn't know how to drive there. I have driven maybe 1 or 2 times in Lagos. Don't recommend it, not for the week. Certainly not for me. But yeah, I would drive by the house. Just because, and oh wow, what I really wish I could do was actually enter the house.
It would heal.
What?
It would be
healing. Like what I could do to get into the house.
Because I also drive, like the last time I went home, which was just this last December, I did actually just go take a look because I was already in the areas.
Why do you think you go to the house though?
Nostalgia. It's quite literally the truest feeling of home. Right? You know, I'm at home here in Atlanta, you know, I'm home-ish when I go to my parents' house, but my home, guy, I had a room. I had a space just dedicated to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I, you know, does a lot of things in that room. Learned a lot about myself. You know, yeah, that's my yard. It's my yard, yeah.
Fez. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't even know how to explain this feeling. And maybe as we go through it, maybe it will come to me. When you're so disconnected from that, like distance wise, and you're like in this space, or at least for me, like where I really struggled with like who am I? Because you're sort of thrown into this like identity crisis.
When you come here.
Yes. Seeing your house and seeing your home kind of almost makes your life before that real. I don't know how to explain that in terms of like.
It's fair. It balances you out because.
Yes, I didn't imagine my existence before this, even though like I'm struggling to find my current. I don't know how.
No, actually, I know exactly because here you're okay. Who am I? Okay, how do I fit into society? When you go home, you go back to you take a screenshot of who you actually were.
Yeah.
How you fit into society.
Yeah.
And I can use that data to at least help me.
Yeah.
Navigate this.
As like when I go back.
Exactly. That's exactly what going home does for
me. And
me.
that is a very perfect segue, actually.
Come on.
For our guest who essentially had this experience of like catching that screenshot and saying, oh, this is who I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, then this should be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right. Let's get into it, guys.